All right, guys, we're gonna be working on a little Ezekiel choke. Before I continue, again, if you're liking the channel, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, all that other good stuff. We're gonna talk about an Ezekiel choke today. It's one of my favorite techniques to do, and it's one that I like doing, especially when your partner's arm starts coming down towards the body here. So I have a very particular way of setting it up, and one thing that I like doing, again, is I like attacking the underhooks and trying to get underneath my partner's elbows so that I can get both the arms exposed, okay? Inevitably what happens is my partner here, Cameron, he knows that, so he starts getting his elbows back in. So I use a few different techniques to get his head facing the opposite direction, and then I'm continuously playing with this kind of elbows up, elbows down movement. So the way I like to set it up in particular is with my knees, okay? So once I can get my partner's knees up, I'll start to go like I'm attacking an arm or a neck, sorry, an arm. And then what's gonna happen is he's gonna start to drive his arms down like this. Okay, so watch what I'm gonna do here when he drives his arms down. When he drives his arm down, I'm almost gonna lift up my belly and I'm gonna put my stomach right underneath his hands. So if he tries to bring his hands up now, they're gonna be more or less stuck. He's gotta give a couple of bridges and bumps to get his arms out. So again, I start driving up like I'm gonna start to attack an arm bar, and then I kind of create a little vacuum here. Once I create that vacuum, I just come right back down on his wrists. So when I get my Ezekiel, this is one of those things where you kind of have to be strategic, because if he sees out of the corner of my eye I'm going for my sleeve, he knows it's coming. So from here, I even put my head down so he can't see that I'm reaching for my sleeve. So I'll put my head down, I'll reach, and then I'll make it even harder, because he'll be trying to get his wrists out. I'll make it even harder for him, so he's focused on his wrists. So as we're here, I'm just gonna go right into this side of the carotid artery. Some instructors will teach to get the arm all the way across, and I don't like that, for one, because especially with these new tapered gis, it's hard to really get the mobility of that wrist over the other side. So remember, if I have to go all the way over here, my elbow's coming up off the ground, look at my head, I'm off balance, and then I have to do a little deal here to finish it. In my opinion, it's much easier to just go right to the carotid artery on this side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive my shoulder into his neck, and I'm finishing here. So the mechanism is I drive the shoulder on one side, and then I'm just punching the other hand right into carotid. So again, I'm not trying to go into the trachea, and I'm not even trying to go on the opposite side. Look at my wrist, it's in a bad position. So the easiest thing for my wrist here is just to put my fist right in his trachea, and then I drive into my shoulder while I'm putting my fist into his trachea there. So I hope these tips helped out with your Ezekiel choke. It's one of my favorite techniques to do, especially when my partner has his elbows down. I like to bait them by getting the arms up over the head, and then once they start bringing those elbows down, I put my belly right on top of it, and I smush the wrists. That way they have a little bit of trouble trying to get it out. That leaves the neck exposed for a few seconds, which allows me the opportunity to attack. So hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you have any video recommendations or questions, requests, let me know, and let me know the replies. Cool.